our first Christmas
together.
we spent together as friends.
I really like talking with you all the time.
And there's nothing better than marrying your best friend.
I'll tell you, flesh and blood could not have revealed that to you.
By the Spirit of God.
Who is
Yes.
not the next day telling you they want the relationship to move to another
Another
level?
level.
That's so scary.
Welcome to our channel. We are glad to have you here. So today we are trying to reminiscence over our first Christmas
Together.
we spent together as
As
friends. As friends. Yeah, but on a more serious note, that was our first Christmas we spent together as friends. No strings
It
attached.
was beautiful.
It was a blast. And I think, I personally think that was one of like the turning moments that got us closer, not as into a relationship
Without realizing.
Yes.
It got us unintentionally closer.
Closer. I agree. It got us unintentionally closer to the extent that we felt like, okay, every day we needed to check on each other, like, find out how she's doing and find out how I'm doing.
Yes.
I would pass by her accommodation every day.
Like this.
From lab, every day.
Led to.
Yeah, there was a
getting
build-up of
us-
activities, right?
Yeah, getting us do so much together.
True.
With that, and those things we did, like, we went shopping and then
Yeah.
we came back, we were hungry, we needed to eat, those
You
things.
better believe I was her shopping mate. I went on shopping with her. At the time, I think you just needed company, right? It wasn't like I was her boyfriend. We're just still friends, very good friends, and our clothes from lab.
Like,
and
do you want to go into the city center? I'm going into the city
Exactly.
center. Like, okay, sure,
like,
I'll come along.
Yeah, let's go together and that kind of thing. There are a lot of build-up of activities. Like the pictures, like her project she was working on, just having discussions, going on shopping, like those kind of things were really, really a very huge build-up.
Yes.
And these things gradually ushered us into the Christmas season.
It did.
And the Christmas was a blast. That one was on a whole new level. I've never really had. Look, it was just the two of us, but it was as if we were celebrating the Christmas on top of the world.
And we did not
Yes.
plan to celebrate
No,
Christmas.
we
just
yeah.
went to the store.
Yeah.
And we actually noticed it was the 24th.
Fourth.
And I'm like, I need to eat.
Turkey.
Yes, the
Yes.
next day. I
Yes.
must have that.
Yes.
And we started looking for where I could get that.
Turkey. Yes. So we went to your favorite shop where we're looking for turkey.
Yes.
But they had run out of
Because I
turkey.
insisted that I must
Yes.
get. It was actually in my plan, a list of things to do on that day. But because we were still trying to pick up some of my clothing
Yes.
from the store, we were running late. So by the
True.
time I got to my the store, they were closing.
Yeah, they're closing.
I
True.
was so disappointed.
I know.
And I'm like,
But you see,
"Ah."
the good thing is that it turned out to be a very beautiful evening. So we decided to get
Yes.
chicken that was available.
And I think you made me get that chicken.
Yeah, I remember because I thought the chicken was looking very nice, and I was like, okay, if at Christmas is really and
And I
bear in
think that was
mind-
the place where I asked you, I'm only going to get it if you would cook
Yes, yeah, and that was
Can
a
you
trick.
imagine?
That was a trick. She said so because she wanted me to be the man in the kitchen, just prepare something special for a pretty woman.
Not really. I just
All right, tell us what's the
I
reason?
think it just came came out of my mouth. But luckily, he said he didn't
I didn't, reject it.
hesitate.
Yeah, I
So
offered to do it.
yes, he's like, okay, no problem. I think he was trying to make sure that I was feeling happy
Yes. Yeah.
and just having an option.
Mm-hmm.
Since my preference, I could not get my preference.
Yeah.
He just wanted me to get that. And if preparing or accepting to cook the chicken
Will
was
make-
going to make me happy.
Yeah, why not? I'll
He
offer. Yes,
accepted.
exactly.
So I
Because
bought-
left to her alone, she wasn't gonna take the chicken. But
Yeah.
so if I asked her to take the chicken and then go and cook it, she might not do it because that's not what she actually wanted. But couldn't find turkey, which was what she wanted. So I said, okay. She asked me if I do the chicken. I said, why not? I'm fine to do it. It's just that I was saying that a lot of the spices and things I would need to, put into the preparation because it's not my home. I might not know where to find them. She told me I should tell her whatever spices I needed, she would get it for me. And yeah, she did. She provided with everything.
And you see, that just naturally
Yeah.
progressed our relationship.
Yes.
Because up
And
until
our
then,
friendship.
our friendship,
Yes,
up until
exactly.
then, we've never cooked
No,
together,
no, we've
or
never.
even been that close to discussing food.
True. We have, remember, I had already been in the city for quite a while. So I had spent a couple of Christmas and I was like, okay, I know how dry Christmas can be for somebody like me coming from Africa.
Wow, I'm used to
I'm used
that,
to
'cause I
all
like
these celebrations and stuff
minding
like
my
that.
own business.
But it looks like Christmas over there. You just mind your business and you just be with your family or your inner niche, the people you know. So I was like, okay, if this lady is actually going to cook chicken and then that means that's my inner niche, and we're already friends. So she's like family to me now. Why not just try to make sure
You
that
really did treat
Yes.
me like family,
so that we can
and
spend the Christmas
that was
together.
priceless for me.
I loved
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you
You're
too.
such a good man.
I think a lot of the times, one of the things that's actually affecting our current generation to have such caliber of people is because we want a lot of things very fast. Even relationship, we want it like this. We don't have the patience to wait. We want it like microwave
Yes.
relationship.
You meet a girl today, you're telling her the next day you want to get
And the
married.
next day you want her in your bed. Come on, it's too much. Microwave relationship will not survive. We have to.
Microwave.
Yes, we want to quickly dash it into the microwave and warm it up quickly and eat. That's how I want it. Instead of allowing it to cook and go through the process, marinate. That whole process it brings in learning. It brings in proper understanding and knowing where you're heading, knowing the person very well, and then where you guys are headed. But this generation, this is the thing we are plagued with. So back to the chicken. That was one of the favorite meals I had during the Christmas season. And I want to say thank you for even offering to do such a thing in your kitchen, in your home.
Thank you
Yes.
for making such a delicious dish.
Wow.
I copied every method.
Yes. I remember we got to her kitchen. She was like, okay, well, these are the spices. This is my kitchen. Saucepans around, utensils. Go ahead and, help yourself. I was like, so I was trying to drag feed. I was like, this is not my kitchen, because then we had already got a chicken. So I said, okay, maybe if I tell you, I will not be able to do it. You will still do it.
I don't think I would have.
Yeah, I'm not sure you would have done it. Yeah, it's true.
We'll just probably do maybe eat something else.
So I quickly put up the
Just hold on. What did you think of me then? I mean, were you having the same mindset as me? Like I just saw you was that, person. I really trusted you
yes
in the first place to let you be that close to me. But I never thought, I was just seeing you as this, like a family now.
Yes.
At that point, did
True.
you see me like that? Or you
To
were-
me, what I saw was this very special friend that I could actually just go and hang around, just come and hang out at your place.
You didn't have any other intention.
No.
At that point.
At that point, I did not. But you see, more and more, I realized that we were doing a lot of things together, and then
That was after that.
yes,
Because if we have intentions that are conflicting. Sometimes we are unable to hide these things.
True.
So I believe you, because if you had, an intention that was not, that was in conflict with what my intention,
You would have noticed it long time.
Yes.
So
it really flowed from a genuine, pure place.
True.
Just of friendship, and that
I would come, hang around, and so back to that chicken. So we prepared the chicken.
We should prepare chicken.
Prepared some sauce and some, I think it was rice and spark and some stuff like that. It tasted amazing.
It was rice.
It tasted amazing.
And sauce.
From there, we had a very beautiful discussion while we're talking.
And
we were also working on the pictures, and we got the pictures sorted out. And that was a very special moment and turning point for the friendship between ourselves. We're still friends at that point.
Spiritually, because we did not realize it at that point. We were still.
But spiritually, I think the friendship had gone to a different level, because at that point in time we had gotten closer, and then we were a bit personal, and even though we weren't still in a relationship at that point, we only got closer and then very personal in terms of like when she's going for, who goes for shopping and says, I'm going to pick some clothes from the shop. Do you want to come with me? And I'll go there.
You know how that happened?
Yes.
I asked you if you wanted to go into the city.
Yes.
City center, and you said yes. And you made my the things I wanted to do in the city priority.
Yes.
That was how it happened.
Yes.
So I think it was still coming from that place of genuine friends.
Yes. I was friend zoned all this while. Can you imagine? All this while, I was in the friend zone. But you see, the good thing about it, I was patient.
I've never seen anyone as patient as you are.
I was patient because for many years I was in that friend zone. However, I wasn't bothered about it, because the thing I said to myself was, if this friendship is actually something that's very genuine and that God has ordained, and that would move to a different level, which I didn't know, I think it will naturally happen by itself. However, if it's just a friend that I would get to know her and be happy for her and help her, and she can help me in whichever way we can, and we move on with our lives, that's what's going to happen. I wasn't really worried about it. So I kept praying that the friendship, our friendship can grow stronger, such that so that I can depend on her when I need something feminine, or some kind of ideas, or so even if something I wanted you to help me do, so that you can come in.
You never asked for anything.
I never asked, because during those moments I don't think I really needed anything of that sort. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I felt like if the moment came, I would have asked you. The moment never came, but it just so happened that it was her projects and stuff, so she needed my help and she called me in, and so I was helping her.
Like I would call you up. Oh, I was trying to do this on PowerPoint. How do I connect that? Everything.
Yes, we had a very, and there were even sometimes the conversations, if I'm not even visiting her, sometimes there was on Skype. Would call each other, over Skype, over the laptop, and we're talking for very long hours. While we're talking, I'm either cooking or doing my own stuff. She's also doing her own stuff. However, we're still talking on the laptop.
It's just strange thinking
but
about it right
to us, now. We did not even know it was building a stronger bond. We did not. That was something we knew.
Oh my goodness.
We were just spending time.
I wish we knew.
But you see, I actually like the fact that we did not know that this thing was going to grow into something else. Because if we knew consciously, we will start pulling back and then being, dragging feet in certain things, or, feeling shy, reservations, feeling shy to do certain things. Oh, do you know that's going to be our husband? So it allowed us to be very open and
just be ourselves.
Yes. And that was a very beautiful thing.
It was just free.
Yeah. And after that Christmas, I felt like our relationship got even closer. We got, get to call her. She calls me, and when I closed from lab, passed by her place, there were times that she would pass by, not come to the building, but like when she's outside the building, I bump into her, we'll talk and stuff like that. So Yeah, I think that Christmas was a defining moment for
I
the
think
closeness.
so. Thinking about it now,
Yes.
it was.
Because up until the Christmas, all that friend zoning and the friendship that we're doing was just more like hi, we talked. There was nothing personal. I never even visited her accommodation. She never came to mine. We were just only friends from outside.
Yes, you didn't
You know,
even know where I stayed.
Yes. Neither did she know where I stayed as well. So it was just like we met outside and we talked. But we knew we're like these friends that we could just meet and
Yes.
talk. However, the Christmas was that turning moment. I think it was around about that the same time I had your number. That was the first time around the Christmas.
Because
That was after several years. That was the first time I got her phone number to be able to call her.
And I think the reason we exchanged numbers was because we're trying to communicate towards
Yes.
going to somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah.
Like, okay, let me have your number so that
Yes.
we can discuss the exact time to meet.
Yes.
Where to meet. This friend was special. We
Yeah.
talk sense. Like we want to do something. He's either doing something or I'm doing something. So
True.
it's always sensible stuff and not someone telling you about their feelings. They want you in their lives, you know. So it just made sense
It
that
did, it
we
did,
had
it did.
each other's number.
And looking back, I remember part of the thing that I told myself I was going to make sure that the friendship I have with you was going to be the type that will make you feel so comfortable that you are willing
You achieved
to
that.
to be open and not feel like you would go walk somewhere and hear me telling someone that you're my girlfriend.
To be honest,
I
with
wasn't
you,
going to make a mistake to even do that, because a lot of the times men do this. When you see a pretty young lady, of course, as you can see, she's very beautiful. You know,
Thank
the next
you.
thing is that you're telling your friends, "Oh, she's my girl," because you're trying to probably either block other guys from approaching her, or trying to fantasizing about the relationship in your head.
or trying to get her to do things that are not convenient
Exactly.
with you, just to commit her
Exactly.
into
Some kind of relationship.
kind of relationship
Yes.
with you.
So I told myself I wasn't going to put you in that situation. I was going to make sure that you are very comfortable with our relationships, to the extent that you are happy to even discuss. If you were in a relationship and you wanted my opinion about something regarding men, I was happy to offer it to you.
I'll tell you, flesh and blood could not have revealed that to you.
By the Spirit of God.
Only God, because if you had followed that route, I will not be anywhere near you.
Often not is the strategy of a lot of men.
Yeah.
The next
that's
moment
scary.
you're with a young
It doesn't
lady.
work for every girl, because everybody is not looking for a guy to
Yes.
be in such a relationship with. Sometimes a woman is looking for something more than that.
Yeah.
She's looking to see beyond that.
I think sometimes young women are actually looking for friendship. Some young women are looking for friendship beyond the whole thing of, oh, I love you, love you. And a lot of men, I love you. The next thing they want the lady in the bed, in their beds. How about friendship?
Exactly.
How about being very good friends with this person and being able to to offer the person some support and vice versa, like friendship, give and take,
Yes.
whatever it is, offer each other your best of support in terms of whatever tools that are at your disposal. However, a lot of the times when we see people we're interested in, we are rushing, we're thinking, oh, I don't want any other guy or girl to take over. All right, so that is how our first Christmas really
Damn.
it went down. We got closer and we became
Our first
very,
Christmas as friends.
yes, first Christmas as friends. Before relationship, then we, even after that first Christmas, we weren't still in a relationship. We're still
Yes.
like just friends. Hi. However, the Christmas celebration moment gave us an opportunity to get closer, and we really enjoyed every
Do
bit
more
of it.
activities.
And I think that was one of
Still
the,
as friends.
the one of the Christmas I really enjoyed so much when I was in the UK,
Me too.
without any pressure,
So
without feeling like, oh, I need to impress you.
Yes.
And when you begin to have that feeling of, oh, I need to impress him or her because he's
It's
my
a
boyfriend or
burden.
girl, it becomes a huge burden.
Yes.
Because you have to learn to be yourself. And when you're comfortable in your own space and yourself, and the person will love you, the person will still love you the way you are.
Yes.
If the person will not love you, then they are not meant for you. In your comfortable space, just be yourself. That's all you need.
I learned that. And thank you so much for teaching me patience.
Wait, the patience coming from God is the Spirit of God. Yes, so that was how we spent our first Christmas together, and it really impacted our life and defined
Yes.
our friendship.
It did.
I still feel like it happened just yesterday because I enjoyed every bit of that Christmas, and I'm still enjoying these moments with my wife. And see, out of that abundance of beautiful friendship and the friendship that we built and had, I think that is why we are still very good friends. And there's nothing better than marrying your best friend. That is-
I feel so
Yes.
blessed. Like I hear people recount stories of how they married their best friends, and I'm so blessed to have a similar story to tell about my love life. I'm so blessed.
So am I. So yes, we've come to the end of today's video, and today was about our first Christmas as friends because it defined our friendship. It made our friendship very special, and that is why we were talking about it, and then a lot of lessons learned from it. We'll see you in our next video. Bye. Okay. Yeah. I remember that Christmas.
I really like talking with you all the time. It makes me feel really comfortable.
Me too.